Right, welcome to day 398 of the journey begins. Testing audio. One. Oh. 1 second while we readjust our stream here. Testing audio. Testing audio. I think we're good. Let's turn down mix line a little bit. I want the music to be a little bit more subtle. Is that better? Yeah. Maybe there. 1, 2. Yeah, we'll do this. And then if anyone in chat wants it to be louder, let me know. And we can up the volume. All right, so I think we have things set back to normal from our Extra Life streaming the other day, last 2 days. But we do need to recharge our pixel buds. Where are we at? Okay. We're probably not going to do a whole lot today. So we're streaming a little bit later. We do think we're probably going to adjust our Saturday schedule, but we do want to, we want to get a TNT farm going out here maybe or something since we're spending some time here. Oh, we'll just cut through here. There we go. Okay. So we'll come over here. And 0 is where we want to kind of make our mark. So this is the 0 point, and then we'll go on either side. So 0, 0 is probably under there somewhere. But this is our 0 line. So let's So let's swim up and do. See if we can. So we don't want to deal with that, but I guess we have to. All right, so come over here. This is 15. Yeah. So this is our center line here. Oh, wow. Thank you. With the rate of 2. Really appreciate it. Let's check out something really quick. Yep. So yeah, thank you for the support. I need to adjust those nightbox settings. But yeah, thank you for coming by and showing the support. So we are in the Journey Begins realm. Can play around, but just me on it now. Thank you, thank you. We're getting close to 50. Been working on it for a while. So we'll give a brief overview here. So we're working on what we're calling the wall now. We haven't come up with the creative name yet, but we're limiting it to 300 in each direction from center for now, but eventually it will be an evergreen project. So anytime we don't have something to do, we can just make the wall longer. And I guess in that direction at around 3,000 or negative 3,000 is the corner of a calling it a garden temple. It's a step pyramid going from bedrock to build height. And then Nether, we have Haven's End. It's currently in the foundation stage. We're laying down 1,000,000 slabs in a 1,000 by 1,000 grid. Yeah, I understand. Got a raid and run, but appreciate the raid again and the support. Take care. And yeah, get some rest. Yeah. Okay, so but yeah, Haven's End will be 1,000 by 1,000 slabs that we're going to build the city in the Nether on that. In the end, we're going to have a 1,000 diameter Dyson ring built there. Oh, but the end is covered in a VOD we did on Thursday. I might have to skip through it a little bit because it was part of a charity stream, so it is like a 10-hour VOD, but it's in there. So we also make this world available for download every 6 months. We update it, so you can download it at any stage during the progress. If you want to take what's here and use it for your own storytelling building. So if you don't feel like laying 1,000,000 slabs in the Nether, you can use what I've done. If you don't want to do framework for a wall, you can take like this down and it's free to use. If you do use it, send me some pictures of what you do. Where is it? So it's probably going to be this one. So we're going to do that, torch it there, and that will give us the window. The zip C from earlier. All right, so that's going to be our center there. So where are we at wall-wise? Okay, so is that... So 0 is where... Oh yeah, the back of the wall starts. Okay, so it's going to extend out here. So this is our center line. And we're coming to 30. This is 34. Yeah, why not 35? That seems like a good place to start. Part of that will depend on how big our gateway here is. So maybe we're going to go a little farther. So we're seeing 35. Let's maybe go to 50. Let's torch that up. Right, and so this is 48, 49, 50. 51, okay. So we'll make it odd. So we'll say cap that and say that's kind of the where we're planning to do the end. Now we need to see how wide we want to go. So this is going to be ground level. Well, I don't think we'll fill this in necessarily. Maybe we'll put... I don't know if we can do... We actually don't have mud slabs or dirt slabs or like that without modding, so... Oh, we like blackstone slabs or something, yeah, so that we get a little transition up and it's not so much of a flat wall there. Yeah, that'll work. But yeah, we do need to extend this way. How far? Because I think we want to maybe build some kind of move our like bamboo farm, maybe gunpowder farm, things like that. In the kind of gatehouses that will come in here. So if we come out 50, how far do we want to go on the other side? Oh. All right. All right, so we need to torch it up a little bit more back here. Ooh. Skeleton gives us a speed boost, but it could do without that. Who shot me? Oh, probably phantoms, maybe. I've been sleeping for a while. We spend so much time in the nether, we've lost track of the concept of day and night. So that helped there. Yep, I was right. Oh. Okay. Yeah, That's too far away. We're not going to go sleep yet. But we will grab some golden carrot and continue along. All right, all right. So that's even. So this is 0, 25. Here, yeah. So 25. And we should stop on. Oh yeah, 1 to 25. Okay. And let's step back over here. Hopefully no creepers fall on us. And get a kind of feel is that that's pretty good. We probably won't go back all the way. Just 25 here would be. Oh, this would be like what here? Offset by 1. So if we came back, it would be much of a entryway here if the building was like 25 by 25. So we'd probably want to go out the other way, and that would leave us nearly 50 here and make it a little wider. But this is also center, so this needs to come in on either side. So how far we want the bridge to be? So 50 wide would be a little wide for our bridge. So if we did, maybe we'll say 11. Oh, 11 and 11, so it'd be 22. That'd be 23 if we count that. So if we all right. You? No. Stay away. All right. So where are we counting from? So we're at 1 here. 11. It's here. So this needs to go all the way back. So if we do that, that isn't bad then. That will go in there. So this is our bridge, not our bridge, kind of our entryway. So it'll be a nice large entryway centered here. We'll duplicate this on the other side. And so we'll have to come back even farther. So we'll have to take down some of this. Which works because we were trying to limit how much we remove the pristine area on the north side here. So we really need to focus on just a small radius around the entryway here. Everything else north of 0 on X, we won't touch. So that'll be just preserved Minecraft we can explore, but there won't be any building. So we're just kind of protecting it as part of the story of the world. And whenever things get updated, it's just updated in this area. But then we can interact with it and build with it in the other side, on the south side. And some of the other features is the diorite here is more or less the frame, but we do want to kind of incorporate that with some of the iron, snow, quartz, concrete, um, concrete powder, kind of the wider shades, and kind of go away from the traditional like gray wall or that. We might put some like black accents in it, but some kind of high contrast and white. So obsidian, blackstone, maybe lines in it. Because we're using a lot of gray for the foundation in Raven's End and a lot of sandstone in Garden Temple. And we're going to try to use a lot of light blocks in the end. So trying to kind of mix it up and make use of the various blocks. But then we're going to bring some of the excess soul sand and soul soil out and use that as kind of add some texture to the front of the wall here on the north side. I don't know if we'll light it all up or do kind of periodic, but we want it to be there as kind of protection. So we want to do something different than in the end. So Haven's End's wall around the city, so an actual city wall, not just a perpetual wall, will be made of primarily nether portals. So that mobs will disappear when they hit it from the outside, and we'll probably try to protect it from the inside. The consideration there is when we're coming, if we explore outside of the city and we come back, how do we fly back into the city safely? So we could fly through the portal and we won't get teleported. The issue would be just conveying that to anyone that uses the world and remembering ourselves not to teleport, or we'll create a portals in the overworld here. Lots of portals. So at some point, it will start creating new portals when it loses track of the old one if we don't lock them in place. So a number of portals in the Nether would just take us to this portal over there, but eventually it would create another one. We'll have to figure out what we want to do with that later. But we also want to give some depth to the wall in the Nether. So we might create the sanctioned portals in kind of a different color frame or something, so we know what ones to fly through and what ones are kind of approved to teleport through without having to think about how to deal with the portal on the other side. But yeah, that's our thoughts there. So let's see. Since we're going to have to take down some of this, let's just get rid of some of this here. And we do need lots of stone, so I guess that won't be such a problem either. So we'll be coming out from here. So we want to take this thing down and go back, and because this is where we'll get our kind of view of what will be our grand entranceway. All right, so we'll fill that in. All right, so and we'll do this back up later. All right, there we go. And yeah, if the audio sounds good, let me know. How we tried was it TDS Tokyo something Labs VST plugin for their DSer. I guess we haven't had a lot of S's yet, but it was not exactly where we wanted earlier. So hopefully anyone that's been in the chat for a while can tell the difference. Because we also tried to get a new mic, but somebody stole it. So it'll be a while before we can order another one. All right, so get rid of some dirt here. Ooh, that's big. We might need some TNT to do that. Wow. Okay. How far back does this go? So maybe we won't take all of this time, or it'll be a really long process. We'll just have to think about that. So this is a tall. Waterway. So we just need enough of it down the entranceway. So we could maybe taper it eventually, like maybe this wall, where it kind of walls up here. We could take this down, and that if that goes, if that's kind of how wide our entrance. Oh no, that's how wide our entranceway is on each side. That will come up, and then we'll build a gatehouse. How do I want to do? Gatehouse should be halfway on it, centered on that. Yeah, so I need to do some more research on how the gatehouses are connected to the entranceway, whether they're kind of left centered, right centered, or centered. But either way, I think about 25 square ought to be a good size. We can fit a farm or two in each one that way. Because we want this to also be long enough, and I think the width is good, so we probably have to extend that 50 out a little bit more. But that'd be good. And this will be the only spot that it sticks out from the wall. And then once it crosses the wall, we'll hit this kind of black road there that will go down towards the Garden Temple and Barter's Bay. I think that's doable. All right, so we do need, we need to go get some more sand too, so we can make some TNT. Yeah, I think that'll work out nicely. Did we? Oh, we filled up. So we don't need the daisies really for that or the seeds. Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So next step, we need to kind of figure out how to. Oh, we don't need that again. Guess that would have helped. Make some stone first. Okay. All that. Okay. All right. Oh, and from the center, you can figure out some kind of radius on the other side, but where we have our little village on the other side. But from 0, 0, you draw a ray out in the southern direction every 18 degrees, starting with the wall. And then dividing that by 10 gives us our 10 kingdoms. So right now it's just me. Maybe we'll open it up in the future, but we'll see. But anyway, to check whether a point is within your kingdom land, whatever we end up calling it, it's actually simpler than I thought. Just had to reacquaint myself with my math days. But it's arctangent of y over x. Oh, where are we at? There we go. Oh, we need to put some cooked chicken there. Don't really need the copper. Don't really need the iron shovel either. But let's light up this side. Should probably light up our lower wall here. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, we don't need the trading guy bothering us. Do you have any? Oh, we can make some sticks, but we don't have any bundle. Yeah. Uh, yeah, we'll just lay down a few there. Perfect. Make some switches. Perfect. When we're going way back over. Okay. All right. Oh, well, maybe you can help us. Okay. Let's care some of that. And we can light up some of this. But now we want to kind of circle back. Make sure we can cut across. Is it here? Why did we do that? Let's take them out. This is our 51. Right. So I guess might want to start here. Right. Stop it. Okay. So this is going to be covered over. We don't really have to worry about the water under it yet. Because yeah, the bridge would really go the other way. So having a bridge that comes out over the water just flowing under it instead of well, it's running the length of the river instead of going across to be a little different, which I guess may not be bad. Um, this is our line. Okay. But I think we want it to really be just a roadway because we'll have other castles and stuff where we can do bridges or and things like that. So we don't have to do it all here. And how high the road is, we have to figure that out too. But for now, we're just trying to get kind of the relative dimensions, and then we can get it laid up and down depending on what we really need to do. Cool. All right, so let's hit A. We don't need company. And there we go. And okay, so that should give us a reasonable lit up workspace to work with over here. And what did we say? Oh, we said 11 across from center, right? So 11 would be here. Oh, let's put some torches down. There we go. So if we do that, okay. So from here to there would be how wide this entryway is. And then we would want it to kind of go up like an arch most of the way to the top. Kind of a grand entryway. I think that would work. And then we just need to figure out how we want to lay out the gatehouses at the front, which those would extend another little bit past. We want those to probably be in the neighborhood of 21, 25 square at the front of the entryway on either side. Because I think spawn is actually right where the tower is, but we're moving kind of where we're thinking about things to the center there. So I think there were some updates recently to how big spawn was in relation to the farms that are auto going, the ones that don't depend on player proximity. So yeah, I don't remember. So yeah, so the farms that we build out here might not be um, functional all the time. Might be too far away. I have to look up what the requirements are, what the updated requirements are. But if we spend time in the area, you're walking around the town, then it won't matter too much. It'll be as if it's going all the time. We do have our AFA account. So we have two separate accounts. We have our spirit account to do the dangerous task like building over lava in the nether to kind of get a safe uh, foothold for our kind of hero account here to work with. But our AFK account is for AFK. So the goal there is to kind of separate non-building time from building time. At least that's kind of the goal. So we have a little over, actually it might be closer to 3,000 hours now. Some of that is from our early days when we would just leave in AFK for a couple days at a time. So we might have a few hundred hours there that are non-building time. And we want to kind of separate that out. So let's do this. We probably want to push down as we go. We want to kind of dig a line on each side, and then it'll tell us what we need to dig in the middle, and then the other sides we can kind of maybe leave, and maybe we can work out kind of the rigidness of the hills as you come in into the story of the world. So it's there we go. All right, so we need to figure out a way up here so we can clear out this part that we couldn't get to from the bottom. All right, guess we'll have to go down here. All right, so now we can clear up this. And there we go. Now we can so that goes up. Okay. So we'll work our way back. And then we'll do this on the other side, and that'll give us our lines, our gutters to kind of fill in between. And hit 11. Because if it's 0, hey. Okay. Yeah. 11. Because then 0 is the offset. Okay. I don't know how far we went on that, but can we jump up? Yeah, we can jump up there. Okay. What we got going on? Okay. Yeah, we got about 10 minutes or so. So we'll just use that as our gauge of how far. We want to make sure that we get some more done on this. We haven't really done any on Haven's End, but maybe we'll do that tomorrow. I think the stream is back to normal now, so we can be back on our regular time tomorrow. Okay, so I think that's probably pretty good there. And we'll just keep digging here. Maybe we'll moss. Okay, yeah, that's it. We can moss mine this. Maybe we'll do that. We'll lay some slabs in the nether, and we'll start working in the wall to some of our. Uh, don't need that. Just really don't need the string either. The feathers. We can get flint later. We don't need that. That. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we really want to get the foundation done of Haven's Ends. We want to put more time in there, but it is nice getting a little bit more brightness out. So I think we'll start figuring out what we want to do with Haven's End. As far as like stream time, we want to keep it the priority. Oh, okay. Guess we don't really need the cooked chicken. Yeah, because we don't need diorite. Or really, we don't need the dirt either. Okay. Well, mob proof that side. We'll get that skeleton, and then we'll start spawn proofing over here. Oh. Let's, let's go this way. Oh, this is going to be too much. That's really the only side that we have to go, but we're not going to go that far. Okay. This is just coming out the other side. Perfect. It's a little dark. Let's get that torched up and that. Okay. All right, let's come over here and get a view of things. So you can kind of see that needs to be cut through a little bit more, but you'll see. And so this section here needs to be done. So maybe we'll get some moss tomorrow and do that. And that'll work out pretty well. All right. Need. Okay. It lights that up pretty good. We have coal, but we don't have enough sticks, so we'll work away here, and this should take us make it a little easier to get across. We're just short of an hour, so we will head to our little base camp and sleep and call it for a stream. We're still trying to get to 50, and we were doing 2 hours, and we'll probably get back to that once we get there. All right, so with that, oh yeah, we need to sleep. So we'll sleep, and then we'll go to our iron farm. Okay. Oh, can you see it from here? Yeah. Oh, there you can see the different whites we were kind of working with for our gradient that we were thinking about. So let's go in here. This way, if we have any technical issues, we can kind of leave the stream up while we address those. So with that, we're going to close out. And thank you for joining us on this step of the journey begins. We'll see you tomorrow morning for the next step. Should be around 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. And extra thanks to Echo the Wolf for the raid earlier. Really appreciate that. And on that note, we'll need to adjust our Nightbot settings after that. But with that, we'll also mention you can find us on linktree/mindtripmedia. That's linktr.ee/mindtripmedia. You can find us on links to our Instagram, Pinterest, here on Twitch, various other projects we have, our Lego YouTube channel, and other projects. So we're going to meet our mic and have a good weekend.